But that's how we know it's not talking about angels coming down and having sex with women, because the angels don't have sex.
Right.
The angels don't have sex.
They don't have balls or.
Bro, well, they have no need for that.
Yeah, exactly.
They're on a higher level.
Yeah, or an anus or.
Yeah, they're on a higher level.
Stomach.
This kind of goes back to what I was saying when I don't follow, right, and I go off on my own thing. They tried to make, and I was trying to get the truth in another way, which was the internet, which was the wrong thing to do.
No, that's the right thing to do. But you gotta learn from the right people. That's all.
Right. But that's why I asked you, like, the 200 watchers and this, that, and third. They always refer to that verse particular and talk about the giants of old and renown. And going back to the sources, like, stuff that they were saying was like, it was actually making sense. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So these flying saucers are, the fall. But I was just wrong, man.
All right, well, we got the truth now.
Now, the scripture that I'm about to read is talking about the Israelites, okay? This is Baruch chapter 3, verse 24. O Israel, how great is the house of God, and how large is the place of his possession. It's still referring to the Israelites. Verse 25.
How great is the house of God, how large is his possession.
Great. It says great and have none end, high and unmeasurable. There were the giants, famous from the beginning. They were of so great stature.
That's fire. That's fire.
Right there, that the giants were the Israelites. Read that again.
Well, it's supposed to say these were the giants, but it says there.
Yeah, read how it says in the first.
Baruch 3 verse 24. O Israel, how great is the house of God.
Israel.
And how large is the place of his possession.
Go ahead.
You go to 30. I'm just keep going. It says verse 26. There were, well, it's supposed to say there. I'm going to just read it verbatim. There were the giants, famous from the beginning, that were so great stature and so expert in war. Those did not the Lord choose, neither gave he the way of knowledge unto them, but they were destroyed because they had no wisdom and perished through their own foolishness.
It's true that the giants that were in the beginning were the Israelites.
Yeah.
And they were caught up in the flood. They were destroyed in the flood. All right? And the Lord saved, Noah, the 8th person.
So the Lord saving Noah didn't have anything to do with preserving the bloodline?
Well, yeah.
Oh, it did?
It had everything to do with it.
Yeah,
Preserving actually the whole world, actually.
Exactly, yeah.
And trying to restart with the
whole
pure
world.
bloodline.
Can I get that the whole world.
Yeah, the whole world, but like with the pure bloodline.
Yeah, with Noah, Shem, get the table, is that the 12th chapter? 10th, no, I'm not the table of nations. Right after where it goes into Shem. As the chapter just for Shem.
You want the thing about the angels, or
yeah, get the thing with the angels first.
Yeah, cause that wraps up that whole doctrine, that wicked doctrine.
It's Matthew's 22. Matthew's 20. Matthew's 22 and 30. For in the resurrection they neither marry. Verse 29. Verse 28. Therefore, in the resurrection, whose wife shall she be of the 7? For they all had her. Yahweh answered and said unto them, Ye do err, not knowing the scriptures.
The resurrection is referring to the spiritual world, being of the spirit.
Ye do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of the Most High. For in the resurrection, they neither marry nor are given in marriage.
They neither marry nor are given in marriage. Okay, so there's no marriages going on in the spirit world. In the spirit world.
That's right.
The father can't give away the daughter to another spirit. They're all spirits. They don't have flesh. So they can't have sex.
Yeah.
There's no need for it up in the spirit world.
So based on what you know, like, if I was fortunate enough to make it into, to the house of the Lord, and that, after my time is done on this earth, how does that work with our children?
What do you mean?
Like, if
delivered?
Yeah, if my children were delivered and I was delivered.
Well, as soon as you get up in that space, you're going to see them. And then the rest of the prophecies are going to come to pass.
Because I didn't know if that's still tied. Like, down here I'm their father. You know what I mean? But up there, we're all his children.
Yeah, well, they're still going to be your children, but all our bodies are going to be changed.
Right.
Now, stronger. Our bodies going to be built like they were in ancient world.
Now, if this happened tomorrow, and my children were delivered at 4 and 8 years old, would their bodies be changed as well to like when they're in their prime, like 20, 21, or however the Lord sees fit?
They're among the elect, yes. They're among the governing body of Israel. Their body's going to be changed.
So they won't be like my little kids no more.
No, their bodies are going to be. They're going to have fully grown bodies.
I mean, This is Matthew 19 and 28. And Yahushua said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life.
So the elect are going to be sitting on thrones, okay? The elect are going to be sitting on thrones.
Now, are you referring to like the 24 elect?
No, it's not 24 elect. It's 144,000 and the families, which are the 1/3 of the 144,000. So Revelation 7th chapter.
So it's actually more than 144,000, because some people say that's the only people that's the only amount of people that's going to be delivered. 144,000. That's it.
U.S. well, but the Lord elects to be delivered. If we're among the 144,000, those are the prophets that are going to be prophesying the destruction of Babylon, bringing
so that number
Israel back to their nationality. That's the 144,000. That's the governing body of the kingdom of heaven. Then you have the 1/3 that the Lord elects to be saved, which is going to consist among some of our